195, 150. There it is, right there underneath. God, that was like to the second. That was ridiculous. I gotta go back and review that tape. Even I don't believe it. Yeah, I gotta review that tape. Okay, great. Thank you. Welcome back, everyone. This is Robert from Custodian File. I want to do a video today. As I've mentioned in the past, that these UAP Dragons become active when the air target exceeds 150 feet in altitude. 150 feet. I know all this is like new technology, and this is just too hard to believe, and this cannot be happening. And some of you are saying these are birds and bugs. So let me show you some of my 150 feet video. So I'm looking out the window. I see this parasail going up, and so I do a countdown. I record him. He's at 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 feet, 140. When he gets to 150 to the second, the Dragon comes off the ground to the right and arcs right where the parasail is, and then heads back down, as if to say, I've done my recon, I've collected all my data, mission accomplished. So look at this interpolation. I mean, I don't know, you guys want proof, and I know, and everyone wants proof, and I'm a scientist, I want the proof too. Even when I see the proof, I still shake my head. I'm shaking my head on this. But there's the interpolation, there's the video, there's the countdown. It's pretty much clockwork, and it can be anything. It doesn't have to be a parasail. It could be a balloon. When a balloon exceeds 150 feet, a kite, anything that's airbound. Why 150 feet? You know, someday we'll be able to communicate with these Dragons. I'm sure there's some reason in science. Maybe who really knows, at 150 feet, the electrical charge of the planet's at a different level. We're just not sure. But here's the video. Please remember to like, subscribe, comment. I could use your support. I appreciate all your past support. Let me hear your questions, no matter how positive or negative. Not going to hurt my feelings. No big deal. If you want to be skeptical, please do. I welcome that. But here it is. This is an amazing lucky video. It's basically brand new from a few days ago. All right, let's go to the next. Okay, look at this parasail again. Same day, April 15. April 15. Look at the Dragon right there on top. Look, we've got a bird. We've got a bird in the video. Oh, we got a red balloon. He gets tagged also. Everything gets tagged. So yeah, this parasail appears to be about 125 because my camera is at 150 feet. So when things are parallel, visually parallel, you know you're at 150 feet, or the parasail is. But nevertheless, look, the same day, 125 feet. This Dragon's pretty close to the camera. I was lucky to record it. And look at the bird. Like I said, the bird's not moving. And basically, besides being 150 feet, one other thing, the object, the air vehicle needs to be moving. It needs to be moving. If you're stationary in the sky, you're less likely to be reconned, because you were already reconned once, and they're not going to recon you again unless you're moving. The assumption is if you're moving, you constitute a new theoretical threat, and you need to be reconned. I just had the news chopper out here yesterday, undercover, no GPS. He sat exactly on the jetty rocks at 500 feet. He sat there for 5 minutes, did not move an inch. I recorded the whole thing. As soon as the chopper started to move, he got recon, and I'll post that video. So two things: you have to be over 150 and you have to be moving. If you're stationary, you're less likely to get reconned. All right, let's go to the next video. All right, here we got, look at this civilian tourism. Look at this Dragon pauses. He comes in and pauses. And now you see right there how it kind of looks more like a shadow. That's their stealth. They're flying in stealth. They're trying to de-escalate the tension, because believe me, there's a lot of tension over here in Marina del Rey. with these dragons and the government, and it's to be expected, obviously. So they're staying off the radar. That's how they stay invisible. So he pauses and then takes off. So you will see that stealth mode once in a while. And again, I know it's very tempting. This has got to be an insect or a bird, but it's not. Keep in mind, these things only fly when there are helicopters. Without helicopters, the sky is empty. Nothing flies. So you got to have a helicopter. If you're going to come out here and do this, wait for a helicopter. Don't record empty sky. You'll waste your time. All right, let's go to the next. Okay, great. And by the way, the red balloon, the parasail, all at the same time. Call it a coincidence, whatever. But the odds of a red balloon being launched with a parasail, I don't buy it. I think somebody tested my theory, and they're down at the beach and they released the balloon with the parasail. Just want to throw that in real quick. Now also, we had a Black Hawk synchronized with the parasail, and he came in waiting for the parasail to exceed 150, and he flew by, and he got tagged, and I'll show you that video. Let's go to the next. Okay, super. So we have a Black Hawk coming in. This is when the parasails there were a couple parasails that day. So this is the parasail at 2:05 p.m. So the Black Hawk's coming in at 800 feet. He's reconning the ground. There's the parasail right there to the right. Just want to show that to you. And the Black Hawk gets tagged here. Let me see. I forget exactly where he gets tagged at, and I do slow it down. That was a bird. Here we go. I slowed this down, and the tag, sometimes even in slow motion, the tags, there it is. Gosh, I'm telling you, even in slow motion, these dragons are just too fast. It's wearing down my brain, everybody. I need help. Send me your good energy. I need help here. I make it look easy. It's not. So there you go. So the Black Hawk comes in to recon the parasail, and the Black Hawk gets reconned. Look at the irony in that. Amazing, right? Okay. Please remember to to subscribe, ask questions, likes, comments. Give me your feedback. What do you think here? What is going on here? Okay, that's a bird. All right, thank you. Okay, super. So what we have here, we have the LAPD coming in. I'm not at the house. That's a bird. See what birds look like? Birds look like birds, and in slow motion, they don't even move. So I'm not at the house, so I leave the camera on a strategic hot zone, which is Marina Del Rey, knowing I'll come back, I'll review the tape. If you fly into that zone, you're going to get tagged. So that's what I do. So you should see a dragon coming up here. Again, this is the LAPD. He's barely moving here, barely moving. He's reconning the area too. It's pretty much within 1 second, the dragon shows up. Okay, so pretty much this is the Black Hawk, not the LAPD. So here we go. See, that dragon just came in really fast. I'm going to play that 2 or 3 times. He's just falling out of the sky. He's going to land on the wetlands. Again, all you have to do is wait for helicopters and then record. Otherwise, you'll just have empty sky. So let me replay these dragons in slow motion 2 or 3 times. Okay, coming off the ground, coming off the ground. Look at that. There it is. See, I'm not zoomed in because I'm not there. So I use a wide angle, and I leave the camera on, knowing it's a giant fly trap, and the helicopter's going to come in. He's going to get tagged. So there's one dragon coming off the ground at 45 degrees, and I'll replay it a few more times. There you go. I mean, how much more straightforward do you need it here? Okay, so great. So this is a video I found, the Blue Angels in Seattle. The Blue Angels in the background, and as I've mentioned, if you want to see dragon video, just watch Blue Angel video air shows. And this is extremely rare for whatever reason, the time of the day, the overcast, and it was also very close to the camera. So this is a very rare image, the silhouette of these dragons interpolated. I know it's extremely tempting. using our understanding in 2023, some of you are saying this has got to be a bug. Look at those wings. Now, those wings are plasma jets. The future is electricity. Not only is electricity, extreme high voltage. That's what they're using. That's extreme high voltage. We study these dragons. We can figure it out. Maybe we can even copy it. Maybe we can. But there's a reason why I say I haven't shown you this before. There's a reason why I'm showing it to you now, because I recorded the same thing in Marina del Rey, and here's the interpolation. Okay, here's a one-time lucky video. Very lucky. I don't even know how I got this lucky. So, same thing, very close to the camera, late in the day, not a lot of direct sunlight. For whatever reason, this dragon flies in front. Again, I'm behind my glass door. I'm thinking that's part of the science. I'm thinking that technically my camera is camouflaged and the dragons are not going to recon 5,000, 10,000 windows whenever they fly by. Just possibly they didn't know my camera was there, so the video is showing up differently. We have to factor that in. But look at this. Look at these shapes, almost identical to Seattle. Almost identical. So all I ask is, if for the viewers out there that you think, I'm pretty sure now you're thinking, well, that's not a bird, Dr. Robert, but it's a bug for sure. Give us some time, study this. I mean, it's a weird coincidence. The same object is flying in Seattle and Marina del Rey. These dragons up close, when you look at them, enlarge the picture, look at them, they look like just a black ball, like a black oval, like a marble, and they have these plasma jets. They're not functioning wings. It's designed to fool us. But I do believe they're using that for propulsion and for steering, acceleration, deceleration, everything. So this is a really extremely rare video. So put it in a computer, analyze it. I know some of the smart guys on the East Coast are doing that. Analyze it. If you want to know more, just ask. Okay, until the next video, again, please remember to like, subscribe, comment. I'd love to hear from you, negative, positive. I'd love to hear from you. Stay in touch, and thank you for watching. Bye-bye.